Hello, I have another new cutout to show you tonight. These are the doodle trees, and I'm hoping that you remember the flip sign. So this is the flip sign. Remember we made this Oh Holy Night? We're going to do something with this flip sign again, and I can't resist Christmas decor, y'all. I know I said I was going to use my flip sign for something else on the other side, but here I am using it for Christmas decor because I have a spot in my house that's perfect to use something that's double-sided. So I can put the Oh Holy Night on one side and have the other one on the other side, and you'll be able to see it from both sides from wherever you're standing, right? Or it would be great, I mean, on a bar or something else where, you know, from the kitchen you see it, and then from the living room you see it. So let's see if I can find my video here. All right, and I've been doing this a lot, I know, but I can't be helped, okay? We're going to use teal and red again tonight. I just love those colors for Christmas decor. And of course, hi Stephanie, hi Elizabeth, hey Tammy, what's going on? Welcome, ladies. All right, let's see if I can hit enter here. All right, keyword is tree, okay? And whenever you get that link, you will have a link for the chalk products I'm using and for the cutout for my Etsy. So this is some teal paste. I just mixed a little water with it, maybe a little too much water. But that's okay, we're gonna roll with it. We'll go with it and see if it works. All right, so I'm gonna just take my little makeup sponge, I'm gonna trim off the end. I just trim I trimmed a little much off this one. That much off of it, just the dried paint. Throw that away. Good as new sponge, okay, to use to paint my cutouts. We're going to do these in teal, of course. And then we're going to do the background of the frame in cherry, which, y'all, I don't even like red, okay? I have to be honest. I don't like red in my decor. I don't like red at all, hardly. I do like to wear red, but that's about the extent of it. And this color cherry is popping for me. I love it. Hi, Laura. How are you? All right. So, trying my best to not make a mess here. My paste is a little thicker than I would have liked, but let's see if I can't stir it a little more. I put too much water here, so I'm trying to not slop it everywhere. I'm a mess. So, another busy day in the books. Y'all, I'm so ready for Christmas holidays. Seriously. I'm going to have a 4-day weekend for Christmas, and I cannot hardly wait for it. Hey, Lisa. Hi, Amy. Welcome. How are you? So, yeah, I'm ready. We get off on Christmas Day and for Christmas Eve, too. So, depending on what day both of them are, we'll either get the Friday or the Monday before if it's on a weekend. So, Christmas Eve is on a Sunday this year. So, we'll get regular Saturday, Sunday, and then Monday, Tuesday off work. And I'm ready. And you know, most places I've worked, they slow down at Christmas, and I know I said this a couple times this week already, but it feels like we're just ramping up and going faster, faster, faster in the rush to get everything done before the end of the year. It's like a mad dash. I feel like we have a finish line with kind of like it's not even like a real end. There's no end. It's just the end of the year. It's like a fake end date has been put before us. Like, get as much done as you can before the last day of the year. For some reason that I still haven't figured out. But we'll go with it, I guess. I'm looking forward to having a couple days off for Christmas, though. And, of course, New Year's, too, for New Year's Day. But yeah, I was really hoping that things would just come to kind of a halt around Christmas time, but the company I work for now is just like gung-ho, which is fine. I'm okay with that. Busy days make for shorter days, you know, it goes by much faster than sitting around twiddling your thumbs trying to find something to do. At least I'm busy. Hey Rach, how are you? Welcome. Thanks for watching. Alright. Try my best. This paste is a little bit, it's questionable. I added too much water. I couldn't really stir it that well. But it's working. Oops. There goes my little star. So you can comment the word tree to get the stuff to make this. And I think I'm good. That's the first coat. Okay, we might come back. Hey Sandra, how are ya? So if you didn't see it, but just so you know, right now, if you haven't bought the Woodland Animals, the transfer, right now we are doing a sale for the 12 days of Christmas. So there's my Merry Christmas. These are doodle trees, okay? And it's just like a doodle. Alright, so this is my flip frame. It does flip like this, but we're going to use the empty side. It is double-sided. Anyways, if you haven't gotten yourself the Woodland Animals, they are on sale right now. So you can get the cutouts for free. Let me just make sure this isn't going to be upside down whenever I have been known to do stuff upside down sometimes. Anyway, you can get the Woodland Animals for free, the cutouts, whenever you buy the transfer on my website right now, while supplies last through the 12th of December for the 12 days of Chalkmas. All right, so this is cherry paste, just mixed with a tiny bit of water, okay? And you can remove this off of here, okay? There's some screws on the end, but I'm not even going to bother. Not even going to do it, okay? Just go right in, okay? Now, you can use acrylic paint. I'm using chalk paste, of course. So, if you use chalk paste, it's removable. Okay, we're about to glue this on here, though, so it's not going to be removable. But you do you, okay? If you want it to be removable, then don't glue something to it. All right. Now, let's see if I can't get this painted on here nicely. Hopefully I can, without a bunch of streaks. Now, with this being, y'all, my hair. Goodness gracious. I feel bad for Chris because consistently my hair is everywhere. Okay, he said one time that he was at work and he like felt something like fluttering, you know, like a stray hair. And he pulled my hair out of his shirt. Okay, and I'm sure that my hair is everywhere. I mean, I would not be surprised to hear of other places that he finds my hair, but I most definitely have not, like, ripped out my hair and left it in his clothes. And the great thing is that I don't even wash his clothes, like his work clothes, with my clothes. Most of the time they get laundered at his shop, but when I do wash them, they get washed separate because they're so nasty. So I don't even know how that happened, but here we are. Okay, so that's cherry. I might go another layer, maybe not, we'll see. This is going to be a great color for Valentine's Day too, which, y'all, is basically here. I was telling somebody at work earlier, because they were talking about something that we're doing in January, and I was like, they were treating it like it's so far off, and I'm like, you know, we're basically in January right now. I mean, don't plan on a lot of things getting accomplished through the end of the year, but like, if you're planning on pushing something and saying, oh, it's in January, let's not worry about it. No, you should probably worry about it, because that's like tomorrow, I feel like. with as fast as the years flown by, you know? Anyway. Y'all, this is going to be so cute. I'm excited about it. I just want to make sure that I got good full coverage on these. So I'm just going over this one more time. Let me get my little detail tool and just... Oh, that didn't work very well. Let's see if I've got something else. Oh, look. This is from the Artist Toolkit. It's like a little... It's like a squeegee, but a tip. Good to get that extra paint that I just sloughed on here out of the little cracks and crevices. Alright. I'm a messy painter. I don't know what to tell y'all, but hopefully y'all are not as messy as I am. And if you are, oh, I'm sorry, because I'm a nightmare. Alright. But surprisingly, I can cut in when painting walls really well without tape. If I gotta slow down, and that's it. That's my main problem, really, is I try to do everything fast, and you can't do things fast. Hi, Anita! That are meant to be not fast, you know? Like, just take a breath, Pam. It's okay to slow down sometimes, but I don't get that concept. Again, I'm checking to make sure this is right side up, because I would absolutely hate to finish this project and then realize that I've painted it on the wrong, one of them's upside down now. Embarrassing. All right. Now, I'm just doing one more layer to kind of even this out a little bit. Get it a little bit more less brush strokes, you know? And a little more even. Now, you could probably dry it completely in between, but ain't nobody got time for that. All right. There we go. Now I'm going to dry this. Hi, Phyllis. Welcome. Thanks for joining me. All right. I want to dry this really well. We're going to use this. Well, I can't pick it up with one hand. There's too much stuff piled on top of it. I have a transfer over here that we're going to use on this, on the background with, you guessed it, bubbly. That's the other thing, the cart link that I provide in the message includes a jar of bubbly in there. If you haven't gotten it already, this order will get you that. Make sure we're all the way dry here. Have a little ways to go, and then we will be ready. Just make sure that every single part of this is good and dry so that we don't have any issue. Now, I'm going to wax this lightly, okay, just a little bit, just for good measure, because this is like it's a chalkboard surface, okay, and I don't want to go and pull up any of this paste whenever I go to pull up my transfer. So literally just the tiniest bit of wax, and you can actually feel it on there. It makes it nice and smooth. Not that it wasn't already smooth. These surfaces are pretty good and smooth already. Well, you know what? I'm going to leave that because I feel like it scuffs. It doesn't scuff, but I feel like it does. Alright. Let's see if we can go ahead and take this off of here so that I can actually access my transfer that I decided it would be a good spot to stick it over here on this little rolling cart thing that I have, and now I can't pick it up with one hand. That looks so good. I love the color teal with red. This is going to be cool. And with a little champagne, you know. I like it. I actually looked it up just to make sure that I wasn't crazy. Hi, Wanda. Hey, Cindy. How are you, love? Welcome. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't losing it with my thoughts on color choices. And so I looked up champagne. Sorry, I was trying to get my thoughts together. Champagne and teal and red as like a Christmas theme of colors. And let me tell you, Google did not disappoint. Okay? It's a thing. So I feel justified in doing this project now. Alright, so I'm not even going to pull this all the way off of here to start. I'm just going to go just like that. This is the Elegant Flourish pattern, by the way, if you didn't notice. It's so pretty. Hi, Bev. How are you, dear? Alright, so I'm going to just pull that down a little bit more so that it's there. Not in my way. Make sure that I'm all the way stuck down and that there's no bubbles. Okay, I'm going to even kind of push this. Now, this would probably be a good place to say, again, you might want to remove this from this board when you do this project, but I'm not even going to do that. Just going for it. Okay, this is bubbly. If you haven't gotten it yet, it's available still. It's the color of the month and absolutely gorgeous color. You know me, I love a good neutral color. As you can tell by my wardrobe most of the time, I appreciate just black, white, tan, browns, nothing too flashy, which is funny because I'm doing this project with bright red, but hopefully this will tone it down a little bit. And we're going to use the doodle trees to really take it down just a little bit more so it's not so outrageous, okay? Alright. My phone's going buck wild right now. Notifications like crazy. Hopefully you can't hear it on my video, but if you can, I apologize. Alright, here we go. Now, just trying to make sure that I got it all and that I have really good coverage. So, let me throw that in there. Close this bad boy up. Again, this is bubbly. Y'all, it's so pretty. It's a nice tan, but a good sparkle too. Okay. So definitely recommend that you fuzz this transfer before you stick it down because I do have, even though I waxed, I do have a little bit where it peeled it up, but look how pretty that pattern is. Okay, and I just wanted this to be really subtle and not too much. I know I saw that it shipped, that's great. You have an order on the way, Marie, if that's what you meant. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? Welcome, darling. Alright, so, thank you. I'm glad you'll like this. Let's see if I can, y'all, this paste dries so fast, too, with those super thin transfers. You barely leave any down there. Hi, Dorothy. How are ya? Alright, so make sure I dry the whole thing really well. And don't forget, this is a double-sided surface, so you get two projects with one here. And you can use either side for whatever you want. Either the same or different holidays. Hi, Laura! I will be packing it tomorrow. I'm sorry, Bev. I've been crazy person around here. But it will be going out tomorrow, I promise you that. I had a bit of a snag in packing that one, so it will be on the way shortly. All right. Now, again, I want to place all this stuff before I glue anything, okay? I do not want to glue this until I know that my placement is right, especially because there are words and it fits just right, okay? So I actually kind of want to put this one over here. This tree is very tall. All right. In fact, I feel like it might be better to do that and like give both of these a little bit more space. All right, and then the little stars, just like that. Okay, so I want to do the frame first because it'll help me to place my trees. I am waiting for yours to come in, Dorothy. I think Chalk got behind on their stuff, but I think I'm waiting for yours to come in. I need to double check that actually. It may have shipped actually. I need to check on it for you. Now that I think about that. Hi, Judy. Okay, yeah, I'm really liking this teal with the red background. And just a little bit of champagne mixed in there is really nice. Okay, so just one piece at a time. I'm going to work my way from left to right. And I said that, and then I skipped that tree entirely. So let me go back. Here we go. All right. Now, and then this one, trying to line up, oops, with that one down there so that the little stem or whatever on it, the trunk, I don't know why I called it a stem, it's a trunk. Goodness gracious, y'all. Is level. Hopefully it's about the same as the other one is. In the same place. I'm telling you, I'm losing my mind here. And it's funny because one of the guys that works for me reached out to me yesterday and he said something to me and I'm like, no, that's not right. And he told me, he said, I promise you, I'm losing my mind over here. And I'm like, seriously, I'm going crazy too. It's not just you. We have been so swamped and like in meetings back to back all day long. And I'm like, isn't it supposed to be Christmas? Y'all need to chill out and go, I don't know, do something with your time that's not being on meetings with me all day. Okay, so, well, I ended up missing a star and all that. Goodness. I thought I got that one, but maybe not. All right, so that is super cute. Look how cute that turned out. So we have that one on this side, and then we have Oh Holy Night on the other side. So I figure I can set this on my bar, and you'll be able to see both sides. I think that looks pretty good. What do y'all think? So again, you can comment the word tree right here in the comments and you'll get a link from me where you can get the stuff to make this. And don't forget all of the 12 Days of Chalkmas sales that are going on right now. Grab up what you want because those deals will be gone on the 12th, okay? I love you all. I hope you have a great night. I'll talk to you tomorrow, okay? Good night.